Welcome back to Dan's Messy Garage. Today is going to be part 6 of working on the 66 Mustang. And I started today 8:35 a.m. And first thing I got to do is clean up this mess. Because I only have a limited amount of room here behind the car to work on it. Because I got an engine on that engine stand and crap behind it. I'm going to clean this mess up, give myself some more room in here. Then I can start taking that apart and getting everything ready for the 3M panel bonding adhesive. So let's get to it. All right, got a lot of that mess cleaned up, vacuumed up all out of metal filings and grinding disc dust. I gained about a foot of room here. I moved some stuff that was behind or next to the engine stand. I was able to slide the stand over a little more. So now I got some more room to work. And next I'll be pulling out all the screws, take off everything in fact. Taillight's got to come out, that's got to come out, bumper's got to come off, brackets have to come off because I haven't painted them yet. And then I want to clean the backside and inside of the quarter. And I have some rust reformer extend rust neutralizer, Loctite brand. This just takes the rust and changes it to like a black coating that you can paint over. But all that's going to be in the inside because there is some rust in here and I just want to neutralize it. And I don't know what else to say. Get busy. Okay, I'll get busy. Bye. Okay, I didn't know it, but when I was doing that time lapse, I got a text, email, phone call, or something, or all three of them, and it turned the phone off. So he missed part of what I was doing, but no, it's okay. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to use this 3M panel bonding adhesive. You need a special caulking gun to use it. I thought this was going to be plastic, but it's not. It's steel and it's pretty heavy. I got a Defeat brand, and this cartridge slides into the gun. Just had it in there. There we go. And then you just squeeze the trigger, and it pushes the plungers into the adhesive, shoves it out this end, and there's a special nozzle that goes with this. It's a mixing nozzle. It makes the two parts interact in there. When it comes out this end, it's ready to use. Now they say you need to clean off both sides of the steel, and it has to be no rust, no paint, nothing. I have to clean this with acetone first. and then you apply the epoxy to both surfaces, spread it out with a spreader or acid brush or something, make sure it's evenly coated, and then before you actually install it, you put another little bead on there, and then I'm going to put it on, screw it together, and then I got to leave it sit for 6 hours. So I think I got everything I need here. Got the panels cleaned up rust wise. I need to grab the acetone, which is right here. I got a brand new microfiber towel. I'm going to clean all the edges up, apply the product, and hope for the best. All right, that wasn't too bad. I thought it'd be a bigger mess than it was. Yeah, it was a mess, but nowhere near what I thought. Looks like it's squeezed out real good. It's proud of the surface all the way along. I'm gonna leave that alone, let it cure. Hopefully get those screws out. If they don't come out, I'm gonna have to grind each one off and leave it in there. I think they'll come out though. Gotta wait 6 hours to find out. It took me about 45 minutes to do that. It wasn't working real fast because I've never done it before. I was just trying to do it the best of my abilities. How's that sound? Alright, I don't know how much of the stuff I used. I did mark when I opened it and what car it was for. Now the shelf life on the tube said, I don't know if I can pick that up or not, expires 12th month of 26. So it's still got 2 years. I understand that if you just leave this tip alone, let everything harden and cure in there, that it's still going to be okay to use, because down in here, before it gets mixed, it's still 2 columns of raw epoxy. As long as they don't mix together, they won't harden. So you just let that harden, put on a new tip, and you supposedly can use that again. Now to find out how much I've used, what I'm going to do, find my Sharpie, here it is. I'm just going to mark right up here on this shiny rod. And then I'll pull it out of there, compare it to the tube, and see how much I used up. Let's see, let me get my old tripod here. Set you down while I do that. Try not to give you seasickness here. Alright, let me get this out of here. Okay. Well, just looking inside this tube, my finger is touching and I'm right at the base of my V. So I'm going to say I used half of it. So what I can do is push this up until that mark is right there. Lay this tube next to the plunger, and you can see, or should be able to see, I used about half. So, would I use this again? So far, heck yes. Supposedly it's really good stuff, and I'm hoping for the best. I only glued the quarter panel there, tail light panel here. None of this is glued because I'm going to do some more work in here. I'm going to weld these together, and I got to put this panel on. I did make one mistake. I applied that adhesive along that surface. Doesn't need to be glued there. So in fact, I'm going to get some acetone and a rag and wipe that off of there, because that other panel is going to end up being welded in there. It's going to be welded to that flange there. So, and I had one casualty on a screw. That screw right there is stripped. So I drilled a hole and put another screw in there to hold it together. All in all, I'm very happy. I'm going to end this part 6 video here and write down my stop time as I find my paper. Not that paper, this paper. Okay, my pen. Start at 8:35. And what do we have here? 1:53. And I don't know how many hours that is. 9:35, 10:35, 11:35, 12:35, 1:35. What was that? 4 hours and a half. My mind is not working. I'll fill that in once I get my mind working here again. So I hope you enjoyed part 6 of me gluing that on there. I have to wait 6 hours. Take the screws out. Hopefully they won't come out. And in part 7, I'll be grinding that seam down and filling that whole area in with some Duraglass type Bondo material. And what? And I'm tired. So have a good evening. Bye.